All right, we're in for a treat in this episode. This is the American. Uh, is it the Americans? The American, or is it the Americans? The Americans. Yeah, multiple right Americans. Uh, Season 1, episode 9. If you hear that snoring in the background, believe it or not, that's my dog. Yeah, yeah, that's my dog. Believe it or not. Uh, anyway, so episode starts off with I don't know. I don't think they were calling each other's bluff in this. I think they were really. I think they. So it's the thing I tried. I was trying to explain in last upload I did. Now, although these two individuals are spies or whatever, they are. Uh, they're still going to succumb to their human emotions, their feelings towards one another. She was hurt. He was hurt, and she decides, yeah, you know what? This isn't really a healthy relationship, whether it be work or otherwise. And him throwing ideas out there, I guess, in the heated moment. Well, we could just separate. This is a new age. We don't have to be together. This, that, and the third. She's like, sure, fine, that'll work. And he's like, what? No, I didn't. I'm assuming he thought that, but I'm assuming he had those kind of emotions. But too late now. So they decided to separate, and they did the. I feel the stupidest thing ever. They tell the kids that oh, we're separated now, thinking they're gonna take it a certain way, but of course they take it a completely different way. It's like I haven't been in a situation, so I can't really. I haven't been in a situation, so I can't say what should be done or what's the right decision to be. I've been in a situation in the kid's position, but not in the adult's position, right? Uh, well, I won't go into that at all. I'll try not to go into that at all. This is a little stand. You put this on the back of your phone and keeps it up. Sitting around fumbling with it. Anyway, and I get sidetracked. So yeah, that takes place at the beginning of the episode. It's pretty much the cat's out of the bag. Like as soon as it happens, their neighbors who become close friends or friends, not necessarily close friends, they're up on it. All the while, uh, events start going downhill shortly after this separation because where does this guy turn to? He turns to the basically the he turns to the last steady flow of pussy that he's has in his arsenal. This woman that he's milking information from, but not as I suspected. I tell you, the FBI agent, he's head over heels for this chick. Is that the right terminology? Anyway, um, he's waiting for the main character as he walks out the apartment. You know what I mean? And he's thinking, I'm FBI agent. I'm big and bad. I'm tough. I gotta do what I gotta do to this guy and try to get him to basically steer him away from my lady, but she's not interested in him at all, right? And oh God, don't even get me started on her. She's falling head over heels for our male spy. I mean, she's completely drunk all the Kool Aid uh, involving that relationship, right? Now you have this FBI guy. He's trying to push his weight around and get some information from him. But of course, this guy's a spy. They have a decent fight scene that occurs. He winds up stabbing him with a knife. Take him to a secure location, trying to pump him for information, trying to figure out what's going on. They get the information they want, but it's a little too late. The times really don't match up. So he basically winds up succumbing to his injuries. I mean, they just gave him morphine just to numb his pain, but he lost a lot of blood and his internal bleeding, and it's all type of. I'm not a doctor, of course. There's all type of wild stuff that's going on with him without medical attention. He's out of there. He checked out. He's dead. So now they have to dump the body. But while all this is happening, I guess should I touch on the kids' thoughts on the breakup, how it affected them? They spent so much time, they spent so much time getting those child actors to act out these thoughts and feelings, which I thought was done great. The boy's basically lost, doesn't know what to do or think. The girl, she has to place blame on somebody. Of course, she places the blame on the mother. I don't know why they would do that. Maybe I don't know. I can't speculate on it. I just don't know. Anyway, back to the while the FBI agent is dying on this bed, this makeshift bed, his partner, the neighbor, Stan, is the first character that I memorized the name. Stan. I knew his character was something else because I knew he was a decent actor too, because he always seemed turned off, kind of really robotic in his acting. You know what I mean? But not in a bad way. And he's come alive in this episode. He's turned on. I'm able to see his true colors. He's a cold and calculated dude, right? So he turns it on. I mean, he's got the Russian girl that works in the embassy. She's basically in love with him and like, just run away with each other, and she's pretty much headed down that path in this situation. And he's like kind of lost in there. But once he realized that his partner's gone and his life may be in jeopardy, he gets cold on her, and she's like, whoa, what's going on here? It's like, nah, this has been a game the whole time. It's really good. He turns it on. They wind up catching a target, but it's not the target they want. It's another individual. And when he finds his partner dead, of course, eye for an eye in this situation, right? They've already had some other agents killed suspected Russian KGB or whatever, right? Man, it's done. I don't know. It's done so well because he's being all he's doing. He's being nice as ever to this guy, right? He offers him a sandwich. They're sitting down there eating. He does him a service. Like, he knows he's gonna kill him in his head, but he wants the guy to die at peace, if that makes any sense. So by having a basic small talk and something to eat, takes the guy's mind off the fact that something bad may be happening, and he puts a bullet in the back of his head. Now the guy most likely heard that shot go off from that revolver, but that's it. He's out of there. He's gone. He's checked out. Really well done. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what this character Stan gets himself into and gets out of in later episodes, because I like this character a lot so far. What else happens in this episode? Talked about that separation. Those are pretty much the biggest things. Waiting to see waiting to see what happens after the dust settles, because right now it's still pretty cloudy, limited visibility on this type of situation. I mean, young girl's point blank. The young boy doesn't know what's going on. The mother's kind of she's trying to move on. The mother figure, she's trying to move on in the situation. The male side is he's not showing any emotion towards it, which means he's feeling all type of emotion. I feel like, again, it's just overall in this series, it's like 1 minute it's one thing. 1 minute they're trying to work out if it's possible for them to actually be in love and do their job, and then the next minute they're doing their job, but it's the spy version, and then the next minute they're trying to console these kids. I think it's so, I don't know, I'm speechless. Believe it or not, it's quite a good show. I mean, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me some time to formulate a bigger opinion on it. I'm trying to use big words, but I think it's good overall. This episode was pretty good. He turned it on. So if you like me, uh, using big words and trying to sound smart, I guess. Check out some of my other videos. I've got entire series Breaking Bad. I've got Futurama. I've got The Wire. I've got Godfather in Harlem. I've got a few movies too. Go check those videos out and subscribe.